video I'm going to show you the products that I used and how I mixed two colors together, but I just really quickly wanted to talk about the color with you and give you some tips that I learned along the way. So first off, this is a temporary color. It's by Ion, and I used two colors mixed together. I wanted to achieve a coral color. So what I did is I mixed the salmon, and I also mixed the neon, sorry, it's called blood orange, and I'll show you the actual boxes. So pink and orange together, when you put those together, you're gonna get kind of like a coral color. So what I've been doing, because the color fades pretty fast, I wash my hair often, I wear wash and goes quite often, so it does change a lot. So I've started doing it where I leave it in a little bit longer and I let it go really, really bright the first time. So I'll show you a picture of it really bright after I finish talking, so you can see just the different variations that you can get through the same color. If you're somebody that wears a lot of wash and goes and you want to do this color, keep in mind you're probably going to have to do it often because it does fade pretty fast. I would say it fades probably completely out in 2 weeks, but fades like 50% in a few days. If you like the kind of pastel color, you'll get there really fast with these colors. Now, if you want to dilute the color when you get it, you can use conditioner. I did that my first time and I was able to get a lighter color that wasn't too vibrant. However, it's a lot of conditioner when you're trying to rinse out your hair, and I found that kind of annoying. I kept rinsing and rinsing and it just felt like so much conditioner. So you can actually purchase a color diluter, and it's going to be sold right beside the dye as well, and it's all sold at Sally's. In my hair right now, if you notice that it's longer, I'm wearing clip-in extensions. I added it to the ends. I've actually made these extensions and did a tutorial, so I'll put that link in the description bar. But I just wanted you to know that obviously it's going to be more vibrant if you're putting this color on lighter hair. If you are familiar with my channel, I already have blonde in the front and the tips were blonde on the extensions as well. So obviously the color is a lot more vibrant. If you have brown hair, black hair, I am not absolutely certain what the result will be, although I have seen pictures of girls using the same product, using a purple color, and the purple was beautiful on top. It kind of just gives you like a purple rinse or sheen, like when you're in the sun and stuff. It looks really nice. I'm not as positive how this would turn out on the darker colors because everywhere that you see it sort of popping, that part was blonde. The color is ammonia free, doesn't have any bleach. It actually has kind of a nice smell. It hasn't like affected my curls at all. And what I like to do is, as it fades, sometimes I will just mix up a little bit and just take out little pieces and just add different pieces, almost like you would with highlights. I might not do the whole thing, just to freshen up the color. So I really like how easy it is to, you don't have to add anything to the dye. It's already ready to go. You just kind of, it's almost like a, I wanted to say like a toothpaste sort of tube, which it is. You just kind of squeeze it out, mix it together, and apply it. I leave it on for about 20 minutes or so. I'll cover my head with a cap, and then I will just wash it out. So I really like that you can play with the colors, mix up the colors. Sometimes I'll add a little bit more orange, and then I'll end up with a more of a strawberry sort of color. So I like that I can really play with the colors. Now, if you're trying to go for the coral color, you'll see in the video when I mix it, I definitely use a lot more of the salmon and then just a touch of the orange to get this sort of coral shade. Okay, so I hope this is helpful. If you enjoy this video, definitely give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos, and we'll just get started, and I'll include some pictures at the end. Okay, bye guys. So here's a look at the 4 products that I used to achieve my color. For the first product that I used, it was the Salmon Semi-Permanent, and it's a hair cream. And then I added some of the blood orange and then the clear semi-permanent shade diluter. So first you're going to see you start off using the salmon color, and because this is the majority of the tone, which is more of like on the pink side, I used almost all, if not all, of the tube for this. Now if you have a lot of hair, you're probably going to need several tubes for each color, but as you probably can see, I don't have a lot of hair and I don't have thick hair, so one was fine for me. And then because I wanted a coral base, I then added a bit of the blood orange and I mixed those two together. And because I didn't want the tone to be too bright and I wanted it to have a little bit of a softness to it once it toned down a bit, I added the diluter in order to make the color less bright or harsh. And as I mentioned, you can do this with a conditioner instead. If you don't want to get the diluter and you don't have it, you can just use a conditioner and mix it until the color gets a little bit lighter, and then you can apply it to your hair. Okay, excuse the super tired face. I just woke up here. As you can see, it's really light faded, sort of almost like a peachy tone. And it's still a pretty color, but for the sake of the video, I wanted to touch it up to show you guys how the color really works. And I'm not doing it in any neat manner, as you can see. The color really shows up best on my blonde pieces, so I'm not too worried if it gets on the darker pieces. It really is not that obvious. So I let it sit for about 20 minutes. I cover my head, and then after I shampoo it out, I finish with the after color treatment, and this helps to keep the color in the hair apparently, and that's from Sally's as well. And these are the results on obviously wet hair. It's very bright for the first day. If you don't like how bright it is, you can wash it again and it will fade with each wash easily. And that's about it. I hope you guys found this helpful. Let me know if you did. And I'll finish up with some pictures showing you how the color really changes depending on how you mix the color, if you add a little bit more orange or just keep it with the salmon, and also how it fades. Okay, so definitely give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.